Hey there, we are live. Thanks for joining us, you guys. Today is May 17th. The sun is out. Oh, well, it was. It's gone now. It's not snowing anymore here in Grand Rapids. That's a good thing. Or sleeting or hailing or
Yeah,
whatever it's been.
it was hailing in Grand Rapids.
Yeah. So we're going to talk to you guys today about having healthy tips in your marriage. We like to talk about relationships.
Yep.
For those of you that don't know us, my name is Jen Delvaux. This is my husband,
Darren.
Darren. And for those that don't know, he has brain cancer.
Yes, I do.
And we've learned a lot over the years. It's been 7 years now. He's had 2 brain surgeries. We've had a lot of ups and downs. And we've really learned how to live life to the fullest.
More ups than downs, in my opinion.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, he's been really good for the last few years. But
Right.
there was a year there that was a big struggle.
Yeah.
But we've learned how to live life. And we've been given that gift, which is weird to say.
I know.
Right?
It is weird because I've said this in other videos, but I am a better person now because I have brain cancer.
Yeah.
I appreciate life more. I appreciate the people that I'm around.
I know.
More.
You just appreciate the little things in life.
Yes, exactly.
And we've learned, even with our marriage, not that we were miserable or struggling before, but we now have a really, really, really happy, different marriage than we did before, right?
Yes. Oh, 100%.
I mean,
yeah.
we just appreciate each other more. But our first tip is have your own goals and interests, right?
Yes.
Darren definitely has his own interests. Football.
Love football.
I do not love football.
I like to play it, or I don't play it, but I like to coach it. I like to play Madden football. I like to watch it. So yeah, football it's like,
you just gotta
it
kind
makes
of
me
have your own
happy.
things.
It
You
makes
don't,
me happy.
Yeah, you don't have to love what the other person is doing or be totally interested in it. You can have your own things. I literally had to learn this though, because I thought when we got married, I struggled with this a little bit, and he was wanting on Sundays to go spend his whole day watching whatever football. What is it? NFL Sundays?
Yes, it's the NFL.
I don't know.
But you know what? This is the thing. She is so cute because of the fact she knows absolutely nothing about sports. And I think that's cute. And she has no interest in learning about it, and that's fine with me.
That's his thing. That's his thing. And
right.
But I fought it for a long time, and I was like, it's Sunday, it's family day, you should be with us. And then I realized that's so silly. And it was honestly when he was diagnosed, I was like, well, my goodness gracious, we don't know how much time any of us have on earth.
Yeah.
So we need to do what we love.
Yeah, don't force it on your significant other.
Correct.
In fact, time away is time well spent.
Correct. Regina
Put
said it
that
right.
on a t-shirt.
24/7.
I just made that up. Put that on a t-shirt.
Say it again.
Time away is time well spent. Although that's
Well,
kind of mean. That's kind of
mean, Darren.
That is not how it was supposed to come out.
Yeah, that's rude.
But that was a really good t-shirt.
I don't think so. I don't think anybody would buy it except for mean people.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, Regina said it right. 24/7 is too much. It's
Yeah.
you get bored. So you need to separate. Listen without interrupting.
This is tough for us, especially for her. She'll come up with I'll be in the middle of saying something super deep, and she'll just interrupt and say, "No, that's not how it is." And I'm like,
No.
"You didn't even let me express my opinion."
Right. Because sometimes I feel like I know what he's going to say, and I don't know why I do this, but I already am like, oh, I know where you're going with this. So I immediately am like, no, that's not how it's going to work. He's like, would you let me finish? Does anybody else do this? I'm so bad. I really do try to work on that.
She's bad at that, but the thing is she knows it. She acknowledges it. So that's the thing. If you have I wouldn't say that's a flaw, because to me it's kind of endearing. Again, unless you insist on it.
The next time I interrupt you, I'm going to remind you that you just said it was endearing. Just saying.
Well, it is depending on how in depth we're in a conversation. If we're in a slight little argument, then it kind of
Oh, Regina, you do the same thing. I know, it's tough. Okay, the third tip is look after your health. Stay fab. Look after your health. That's important. You want to look good for your significant other. You don't want to let yourself go. We both work out every day. You don't have to be perfect and have a 6-pack abs and not eat and not enjoy life, but you just want to be healthy for the other one. And when we go out on dates, like I get ready. I put on my favorite outfit and I want to look good for him.
Yeah, me too. That's why I wear epic shirts like this.
Yeah, he's
Right?
yeah. Okay, the fourth one is don't be jealous.
Don't be
That's
jelly.
selfish and uncool.
It is uncool to be jealous. To be a jealous husband or a jealous wife, that's uncool.
No,
that is
it's weird.
That is disattractive.
You need to trust each other. There's no reason to be jealous. I mean, in fact, Darren and I will joke around. Like, I think it's funny. I'm never jealous. I completely 100% trust him. But it's kind of funny just to keep the spice in the marriage. And he'll say, like, talk about, like, a high school girlfriend or something. I'll be like, oh, really?
So you want to date her?
Oh, yeah. Or when he goes back to his hometown, I'll be like, oh, are you going to go see you-know-who? And he'll say, well, I don't think so. I'm like, yeah, right. But he knows I'm kidding, like totally joking. Like I completely and 100% trust him, and he trusts me.
Yes, exactly. And look at this. We're holding hands.
Oh, that's
I didn't
weird.
even notice we were holding hands.
Well, yeah.
That shows
Of course.
love.
Of course.
Hold your significant other's hand.
Yeah.
That's another marriage
there
tip
you
right
go.
there.
That's a good tip. Apologize, forgive, and let go. I had to do this yesterday. I woke up in the morning and I just had a lot on my plate and I was a little overwhelmed, and so I was a little bit short with him.
I would categorize that as semi-mean.
Not mean. I was short, I wasn't being myself.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, I noticed that.
Yeah.
So what did I do? I just backed off. I
Well,
mean,
you got a little mad at first.
I didn't get mad. I kept it in. I internalized it, and I was kind of like,
Yeah.
well, that sucks.
But
hold on.
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
interrupt me.
Sheesh.
Now I lost my train of thought. So anyway,
Well, the second I left, I realized what I did, and it's so silly. I have a lot on my mind, so I just called him and I said, you know, honey, I am sorry for being short with you. I was overwhelmed. And he goes, no worries, no big deal, and then he let it go.
That little phone call was just, it made my day. It was actually, the day was better because...
Yes.
Yeah.
He let it go, and he knew that if I was still on edge that day, he would understand why, because he knew I had a lot going on yesterday.
Yeah,
Holly asked if we have kids. Yep.
Heck yeah, we got kids.
We got a 16-year-old and an 11-year-old. Our 16-year-old, like literally, seriously. But that's a whole nother show in itself.
That's a show.
I mean, raising teenagers is the most difficult
That's a
thing.
mini-series.
That's harder than going through brain cancer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, really, holy camole, that is just purely insane. But we love them dearly. We do.
Oh yeah, of course.
Maddie is very spirited. She just likes to have fun, and she's a teenager.
Spirited is the perfect way to put Maddie's personality.
Baby talk helps with
What?
baby talk. I don't baby talk, do I? Lynette said that baby talk helps with apologizing.
No, in my opinion, that brings sarcasm. Like I need to be treated like a child.
Okay, so
But you know what? This is the thing.
It depends on the person.
You do it your own way.
Yeah.
Like there's no right or wrong way to do anything. If that works for you, and if you have that little bond with your husband, by all means, do it the way you want to do it.
Keep up the compliments. Never, ever, ever put down your spouse. We talked about this the other day. Like somebody said, my wife asked me if my butt looks big in these jeans. Do I tell her yeah? And I'm like, no.
Oh my God.
You don't.
Oh my God.
I mean, do you ever want to have fun with your wife again? Because you won't if you tell her she does.
You would
Compliment. Darren even said this morning, and my hair was on top of my head. I had makeup under my eyes. I looked a mess. And he said to me this morning, you look so pretty. And I'm like,
well, this is a difference, though. I meant it. Like, when I give out a compliment, I mean it because, like, I love the way she looks. I love the way she looks in her sweatpants, her hair all a mess. I like that.
It's crazy.
So, yeah,
you people wouldn't like it. But it was the sweetest thing was he did that, and Drew sees that in front of our kids.
Yeah.
So it's cool, really important to show that in front of your kids, because one day your kids will treat your spouse the exact way that you're treating your spouse. So keep that in mind. Like that's when, I realized like when I was short with him yesterday morning, that wasn't fair. He wasn't doing anything wrong. And the kids didn't see it, but I wouldn't want them to see that because I wouldn't want anybody to treat Drew that way or Maddie that way. So it's really important, and you really have to think about respecting your significant other.
Right.
Right on?
It's all about respect.
Yeah. So
RESPECT.
What's that? R-E-S-P, R-E-S-P-E-C-T. So you should sing or something.
I don't want to sing. Right
Okay. So if you join late, really quick, our tips were have your own interests and goals. Listen without interrupting. That's what I'm working on. Look after your health. Stay fab. That's important. You got to keep the spice up in the marriage. Don't be jealous. It's selfish and uncool.
That's my big one. Like,
don't be jealous.
Yeah, you have to, like, even if you have to go through therapy for that, that's I don't know. I think
Matt,
that's not cool.
honesty is not okay with that. Okay, that's when those are called those little white lies. That when your spouse says, "Do I look fat or ugly or whatever?" in this, you always, always, always say no.
Matt, you're a player. Like, you need to know that.
Yeah. So
Yes.
anyway, those are our tips. 6 tips. Did I say the last one? Keep up the compliments, no put downs. We're trying to keep it shorter now because I've been watching some videos on live Facebook, and you got to keep them short.
This is not short.
This is shorter.
Shorter,
Yeah.
but it's not short.
Show us love bird kiss. Oh, peace and love. Show us a lovebird kiss, you two.
No.
What's a lovebird kiss? Just
I don't
like
know.
that. Okay. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. We will see you guys on Thursday. Have a great afternoon and a great Wednesday, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Bye.
Peace and love.